So y'all see this sign right here on the door. It says, "Where's my money?" Minus the grammatical error and the misspelling, I should say, of this word, of the word where's. I gotta agree. Where is the money? So this is Mitch McConnell, or as I like to call him, the ventriloquist dummy's door in Kentucky, where somebody went and they spray painted this on their door. And also, speaking of Nancy Pelosi, the same thing happened to her. Now, I don't know if they spray painted the same thing or it was something else, but they said they vandalized her home as well. Listen, people are upset and have a right to be, because they're saying $600, that's nothing compared to the 2,000, which will be a little bit more better because it's actually 800 more from the 1,200 we got last year. But some people have already received their stimulus checks. Some people received them like the next day after it was like I think it was either on New Year's Day or before New Year's Day. Then some people started to get more. I think if you were banking with Navy Federal, you were able to get your money almost immediately. But people are upset, and this is only round one. This is only round one. Get prepared for this to intensify and increase as time goes forward. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article from USA Today and see what else they're talking about. The homes of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi were vandalized over the weekend after Congress adjourned Friday without securing $2,000 stimulus checks. Messages like "Where's my money?" and other expletives were written with spray paint across the front door and bricks of the Kentucky Republicans' house in Louisville. Police spokesman Dwight Mitchell said the incident happened around 5 a.m. Saturday, and there was minor damage of graffiti on a window and door. The department has no suspects. I wouldn't be surprised if it was somebody in the department. Meanwhile, at the San Francisco home of Pelosi, a Democrat, vandals painted graffiti in the garage door and left a pig's head on I'm sorry, that part caught me off guard. I didn't know they did all of that. Left a pig's head on the sidewalk around 2 a.m. Friday morning, police said. Vandals also wrote messages like $2K cancel rent and left fake blood on Pelosi's driveway, according to local news reports. San Francisco police said its Special Investigations Division was investigating. Here's what could happen next. Oh, never mind. Forget. I just read that part. The vandalism comes after McConnell put the kibosh on a standalone proposal for $2,000 direct cash payments to American households that qualify, an idea supported by, 44 House Republicans and several Senate Republicans. The Senate is not going to be bullied into rushing out more borrowed money into the hands of Democrats' rich friends who don't need the help, McConnell said in a statement said in a Senate floor speech Wednesday. You want to know what's so interesting about what he just said? The state that he represents and the state that he lives in, Kentucky, gets the most government assistance or government handouts than any other state in America, not including Maryland or Virginia. And the only reason Maryland and Virginia get a lot is because of their close proximity to D.C., where the checks come from in the Treasury Department. But Kentucky, and I did a video about this, they get the most money. I remember reading where they said they got billions of dollars just going to that one state alone. So for Mitch McConnell to say that, especially since Kentucky is a staunch conservative Republican right-leaning state, is very hypocritical of him to say. Let me read what he said. The Senate is not going to be bullied into rushing out more borrowed money into the hands of Democrats' rich friends who don't need the help. Well, the same could be said about the people who lean to the right, but that's a conversation they don't want to have. Last week, Congress passed a roughly $900 billion virus relief package, including $600 checks for most Americans following a prolonged stalemate between Democrats and Republicans. The House on Monday approved giving Americans $2,000 stimulus checks, but the measure never came to a vote in the Senate. A day later, McConnell introduced his own version of the $2,000 legislation that would link the payments to two issues opposed by Democrats: the creation of an advisory committee that would study the integrity and administration of the November general election and repeal the Section 230, the Communications Decency Act. The Senate adjourned Friday evening without passing the $2,000 stimulus checks, meaning the fate of the proposal is in the hands of the next Congress, which convenes Sunday. In response to the vandalism, McConnell said in a statement Saturday morning, "I've spent my career fighting for the First Amendment and defending peaceful protests. I appreciate every Kentuckian who has engaged in a democratic process, whether they agree with me or not. This is different," he continued. "Vandalism and the politics of fear have no place in our society." He concluded, "My wife and I have never been intimidated by this toxic playbook. We just hope our neighbors in Louisville aren't too inconvenienced by this radical tantrum." Oh, Mitch. You're lucky all they did was spray paint on your door and a couple of windows. The next time they might come with something a little bit more devastating. I'm just saying. He said it was unclear if McConnell was home during the incident. A McConnell spokesperson did not immediately reply to USA Today Network request for comment. A spokesperson for Pelosi did not immediately respond to a request for comment either. I don't feel bad. I'm telling you right now, this is only the beginning. This is only day 2 of 2021. By the way, I'm recording this on January 2nd, 2021. Of course, by the time you see it, it'll be a couple days later. But they about to turn up for real. And Mitch is trying to play this off like it's no big deal. But this is his ego talking. This is arrogance coming out of him. Like, but we've always known this about him. We've always known this about him. But what I do like is that they're spreading their grievances evenly. So it's not like, oh, we're just going to go after Mitch McConnell. They went after Nancy Pelosi too. But that pig's head, that part literally caught me off guard because I did not expect to read that. That's why I had to stop myself from reading because I almost didn't make it. But yeah, they not playing. These people are not playing. And the way that he's responding to this in a very standoffish tone, it's very easy for him to say that when he makes the type of money that he makes. And he's not affected by this, but he has this elitist tone. And then you got to think his wife, who he's married to, she comes from old money. So they're set for life. His family, they're all good. But everyone else out here is struggling. But like I said, they can keep this going if they want to. But the next time, it may not even be spray paint. Now, I don't know what the results are going to be with the whole Georgia situation. But if they don't go the way Mitch probably banks that they will, he might be out of a job. And that'll be his karma. Because people are going to take that into consideration when they go for that runoff on Tuesday. So I would say he better tread lightly, but at this point, it's already a done deal. They've already started sending the checks out, so the 2,000 is not going to happen. At least not right now, unless the incoming administration decides that they want to increase it. But yeah, it is what it is. But this is, again, at the end of the day, Mitch McConnell, and there's a lot of Mitch McConnells out there who engage in the same type of thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you have your notifications set to all, and I will talk to you in the next one.